about to be minced meat.
Toast.
Nah, you could probably get him with some torps. He's way too close. He got too greedy. He's not a destroy. He's not a torpedo boat.
Good move.
Hell yeah. We're gonna. Yep, he got greedy.
Dude.
Good shit.
Fucking backhand, man.
Good shit. Fucking dead.
Yeah, good shit. That was awesome.
What's good, y'all? It's Next Era back. Hopefully y'all like that little montage. It's just adding a little something different. This video I'm gonna showcase who's Next Era and why should I pay attention. Somebody I never saw him. You know, I'll share with you guys a little bit about what I do in this game. So World of Warships, I have a 54% win rate. Now most of these are ACAT wins. I mean most of them are destroyer matches, period. That's just my preferred ship. What else we got? So out of the 2,400 I've destroyed, 1,300 of them were purely torpedo kills, and then the byproducts like floods and fires. Yeah, so, and then in our ranked matches, at 57% overall. Now in that I had 181 kills, but 118 of those were torpedo kills. So, you know, ranked season 3 came in at 7, 2 came in at 5 with a 68% win rate, and first season we had our ranked system. I came in rank 3 with a 54% win rate. And if we look at just some of the stats of that, you know, 5% torpedo accuracy on average. That's decent. Mostly because I think it counts every single torpedo that comes out of your ship, and most boats have 3 or a minimum of 2 torpedoes, unless you're playing a British ship. Standard 6% over the lifetime. So of all the battles I played, 2,600, well 2,600 battles, destroyed 2,400 ships. So I average about a ship a battle, and I average at least 31,000 a match on average. So I know a little bit about these ships. In terms of medals, I've got everything except the Unstoppable, which is the hardest one to get in the destroyer anyway, because I mean you got to get flooded and survive. Unsinkable, that's what it was called. But that one is extremely hard to get in a destroyer. I can't stand battleships. I mean, they're cool and everything for you guys, but I play like brawlers, like really close quarters, and you know, 19 double strikes. Those are always refreshing. Let's see, damage 6, damage caused to each must be 20. 10 Krakens. Well, it's harder to get Krakens when you're in the division, but it happens and it's fun. But you know, I do a lot of solo play. Most of my friends get on like weird hours of the day, so I might be in the division every once in a while. Fireproof. I had some really cool solo warriors. I don't know how many of these clips I've saved, but you know, you have to literally win the match pretty much on your own at the last. Before this Arkansas, it was an Izakazi tier 3 destroyer. Had to knock out the whole team. Detonation. That's a ram ship. And the only one unsinkable. 40% of your health and survive the battle. damage from flooding. So like you can't, the math on that won't work for a destroyer, because if you get hit by a torpedo, which is the only way to cause a flood, you'll you already lost more than half of your health, so you can't flood another fort. It just won't work. The only ship this might work in is the Kid, now that I think about it, because it has a heal. It's the only way. You'd have to heal through the flood damage instead of repairing it. I think I just solved that. But I don't have the Kid. Taking a look at the old commanders. I'm gonna do a walkthrough on each commander in terms of its usefulness for a destroyer. But I have all of the base commanders and a couple of the special commanders, like the I have all of these guys. The I don't remember what they were called. The Azure Lane bundle. I got Belfast Hood and Atago, which is my buddy, man. And then I also have from the Halloween event. This is the only one I took from the Halloween event. The other two were like cruiser or battleship commanders and weren't useful for me. At some point this guy's gonna be a serious contender, but I have to get more promotion orders. I started building up people like Scott because I started playing cruisers after they nerfed the ACAT, but we'll get into that at some point. In terms of ships, easiest way to look at that would be this guy. I only want to see destroyers. So theoretically, this is supposed to be in order of the last played, but I haven't played the Fubuki in a while. Anyway, I have most. Let me put this by nation. Yeah, that's cool. I have all of the destroyers I'd want, but there are a few I play with, like I was just tinkering with. I'm not much of a gunboat player. I understand them. I mean, I have these guys over here. The British destroyers are like a hybrid of gunboat with some decent torpedoes. And the Germans have a couple of cool ships, but not really suited to my particular playstyle. But I'll, you know, if you guys really want to see some Germans, I'll run that line. My new favorite toy at the moment, it's not for everybody. This thing has no smoke. It's not for everybody. It's horrible. And the Russians, the ones I unlocked so far, another awkward ship, but I like it. This Okatnik is a weird ship, man. It's more like a baby cruiser because it sure behaves like a cruiser. But anyway, so those are the destroyers I have. I have other ships, but these are the main ones I'm going to showcase on this channel, because I don't truly enjoy a lot of the other gameplay, though I can do it. I mean, my favorites other than that would be my Japanese cruisers and this British cruiser. The Belfast is serious. This is a problem for a lot of people. This is a very strong ship. And I like my Miyoko, especially with a Tago on there, because I got this guy up to 25% fire chance. So long as you land your shots, you can get a lot of fires going with this. I got my last Kraken with this ship. combination of fire damage, and it has some decent torpedoes on here. So yeah, so if that give you a little taste. Duck Wars, I came in top 10 the first season, top 1 last season. The top 1% last season. I haven't been very motivated to play it this season. So to get to top 1, I gotta get another 166 points, which I'm not sure if that's something I want to do, considering the rewards at that level. So that's the main thing. I'm just kind of weighing that out. I think I'm just going to solidify my top 10 spot and move on, because when you start, your main thing should always be do your weeklies. Make sure you knock out your weeklies, get your free things that come with just playing the game well, your daily boosts. I haven't played around yet, but thing is, if you have a serious round, I've knocked out, 3 of these or 4 of these in one match. So it kind of makes you think, like, these things stack. So 600 XP before bonuses. If you can get a 4,000 experience game with 6 defends, you knock 4 of those out in one shot. And then you just got to get 3 more defends and 3,000 more experience. Like, these things all stack. They happen all simultaneously. I have no purpose here. I already got the ship. The Kutuzov is fun, man. Oh, I didn't show that one. I have that. I'm not interested in these boats. I have the Gnevny. I don't play in it. It's a powerful ship. It's just not my style. Perhaps I'll do a video on it. Just, I don't know. I think what I'll end up doing, and you guys just let me know in the comments, I'll do a deep dive. I can do each ship, because I have a couple of these guys unlocked, but you'll notice I have mostly the destroyers unlocked. And I started with these guys because they have the most powerful destroyers in terms of stealth and damage output. So just let me know in the comments below if you want to see like a playthrough of each ship, because I'll do literally a playthrough with each individual ship from each line. And maybe I'll set each one up as a gunboat versus a torpedo boat as best as possible. Some of these ships are really cool. Some of them are a little bit more painful to play, but it really comes down to your particular taste. I can't believe I didn't show this guy. The Kutuzov is a dope ship, man. It really is. This is a powerful ship. 15% fire chance, but its reload is fast, and its range can get absurdly distant. It can get really far. It can hit the battleships that just sit way in the back. So this ship can actually play cruiser style, which is like hiding behind a rock, but instead of hiding behind a rock, it can literally be in open water so long as it's far enough away to hit these battleships before they can fire back. So it's a pretty cool ship. So thanks for checking in. Make sure to leave a comment as to what types of content you're looking for in particular to destroyers. I can cover other ships, especially cruisers. And to be a great battleship captain, you have to, I mean, a great destroyer captain, you have to understand the other ships. So, you know, I have battleships, but most of the battleships I have and or play are going to be set up for close quarters combat. I got my last solo warrior with this ship purely being a bruiser, brawler, you know. And so just let me know what kind of content you want, and we'll see what we can do. Beyond that, I'm going to do a video showcasing each of these guys. But each captain as it pertains to their usefulness as a destroyer captain. It's been a pleasure. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and make sure you put your notifications on, because this is going to be a lot of content.